It's now time for the VP Playback. Let's go. Okay, let's go to Waynesville, North Carolina. This is home of the Tuscola Pioneers in the Pioneer Stadium. As you can see, we'll give you a little panoramic view of the stadium. It is a packed house. Why? Because they're playing the big-time rivalry, Pisgah. And Pisgah, oh boy, this is a legendary rivalry that goes back over 100 years. As you can see, the Pisgah Bears entering the stadium with the big Pisgah signs. But oh boy, the big T is flying for Tuscola as the team enters into the stadium, and they're welcomed by a host of fans. And I'm telling you, this is going to be a special game. Tuscola won the last matchup, but before that, Pisgah has won 9 games in a row. But this is Coach Jonathan Crompton's first time coaching the Pioneers, and can he lead them to a second victory? Anyway, Pisgah returning the ball and gets a pretty good run into the 35-yard line. As you can see, the Pisgah whiteout crowd there yelling and screaming, but this time they try to run, but oh boy, nowhere to go, stuffed by a host of Pioneers, led by Bledsoe, number 65, and Coach Crompton likes that. He likes what he sees so far. Anyway, it's a third down situation, and this time, Clark decides to go high in the sky, and he finds, it looks like number 1, looks like Reynolds caught the ball, and he takes it into Pioneer territory. A big-time play for Pisgah, and oh man, Clark and the crew are ready to go. But this time, they tricked no one except the cameraman, which was me. But number 9, that was Auburn that led the tackle there. But anyway, Pisgah had to go for 3 points, and they get a nice field goal there. And Pisgah up by 3 in the first quarter. But you got Jed West at QB, and he finds number 2. He knows what to do. Mr. Rich makes a big-time catch there, takes it out of bounds. This time, Jed West, Wild West, I call him, calls his own number, and I'll tell you why I'll call him Wild West a little bit later. But anyway, picks up the first down. The Tuscola flags are flying. 6:44 left. Tuscola in control. They hand it off to their running back. That is number 7, Gavin Langley, and he takes it in for another nice gain, and it works it to the 16-yard line. First down with the Pisgah band there showing them. But anyway, West, he gets loose, then he finds his way into the end zone. Touchdown! Jed West. And the Tuscola Pioneers are now up, and you can see the big party is happening in the crowd for Tuscola. Coach Crompton, he's pumped, he's happy, he's fired up. And Tuscola has the lead 6-0. And not able to show you the extra point because it didn't happen. Unfortunately, it got blocked. But anyway, the cheerleaders cheering on Tuscola. But wait a minute, a little pitch there, Pisgah, but dumped in the backfield by the Tuscola Pioneers. And Coach Crompton said, hey, we're good. That's the end of the first quarter, and Tuscola has the lead 6-3. And you see Coach Crompton giving pounds and daps all over to his players. And you can see, taking a little break there, they're recognizing one of the students there, outstanding award there. But anyway, Reynolds, as I'm talking, he's walking and he's marching inside the 30-yard line into Pioneer territory, but it's third down and a few yards to go. Coach Crompton says, I know we can stop him. And what do? Well, he busts through and he gets through. First down for Pisgah. 9:55 left in the second quarter. Pisgah looks like they're all on their way to score. But this time, boom! Dumped straight back. That was 65 in the crew. Bledsoe and the crew taking him back. But this time, Clark, he decides to roll out, and he finds in the corner of the end zone, and the flag goes up. And it looks like pass interference is called on Tuscola. So that gives Clark another opportunity. This time he rolls out right again. And he goes back in that same corner, and boom! He strikes a dart, and is it a touchdown? Number 3 says, that's Sawyer. He says, that's a touchdown, right? They talk it over. Yeah, that's a touchdown. All right, 3, touchdown! Pisgah! And the Bears and the band playing that winning tune of we got the lead again. 9-6, 7:09 left. Going for the extra point. It does matter, and it's up, and it is good. Makes it a 4-point lead for Pisgah. 7:09 left. Coach Crompton's like, oh boy, I've got some work to do. I got to get my team together. And little onside kick, a little surprise onside kick, but Pisgah's right there on top of it. That's Walker Bolden. He's like, no problem, Coach. I got it under control. Anyway, West decides to keep it. He goes around the end, and he gets a pretty good gain. And you can see the film crew from shooting outside the school windows there. Anyway, Jed West, he decides to call his own number, or does he? He passes it off And we got a little dirty laundry on the ground, and that's going to be on Pisgah as the ref marches it forward. That's going to put Tuscola in great field position. See the Pisgah cheerleaders still cheering on their Bears, but Wes looking to go in the sky. He decides to keep it. Oh yes, he does keep it, breaks a tackle, and he could go, and he slides safely just before the 20-yard line. Coach Crompton said, all right, you know what to do. Wes says, yes, sir, I know what to do. He keeps it, and he comes right at the camera, and boom, he takes it close to the 10-yard line. And the Pioneers on the 12, a little bit closer, getting close to possibly putting a touchdown on the board. This time, Jed West decides to call his own number again, and he breaks some tackles but gets knocked out of bounds around the 5-yard line. Tuscola in control. 3:37 left in the game. Pisgah still up, but you see it's a third down situation. Got a few yards to go. This time, West decides to hand it off to his running back. Let him do all the tough work, and he works his way, diving over for a first down. Ball on the 1-yard line, and they give it back to Langley, and he takes it in for a touchdown. Pioneers! And the Pioneers, oh boy, they are going bear hunting. They have 12-10 lead. They decide to go for 2, and West decides to keep it. He busts right over the goal line in for a Pioneer 2-point conversion, and the crowd loving it. 14-10 lead, 3:16 left just before the half. And you see Coach Crompton marching his way down, making sure his team's staying under control. And the kick goes high in the sky up to Pisgah, and it looks like it could be a pretty good return, but all of a sudden, boom! Knocked out of nowhere. A big-time hit from Walker Bolden. And oh boy, that got, it definitely got the crowd high. Look at Coach Crompton. He's like, yeah, that's what we're talking about. And the crowd, oh my goodness, they like, that was an incredible hit. Let's see it in slow motion, VP playback. And boom, takes him right out, which he thought he had a little lane, but Walker said, not today. Anyway, Pisgah with the ball. They're trying to get back the lead, but seems like, Clark gets sacked, and you can see the smoke out crew. The rain's coming, but the crowd is still roaring. 1:30 left, forces Pisgah to have to punt the ball away, and you know what they call on this? Peter, Peter, Peter. That's right, you got to get away, get away, get away. And the ball deep in Pioneer territory, but Coach Crompton said, yo, we got this. We can march this ball right down the field just before half. So let's see what they got. Tuscola now in control, and they decide to keep it. West calls his own number, picks up some yardage, gets a first down, gets the chains moving, stops the clock. But clock now starting 106, 105, 104. Jed West looking, and he strikes a pass high in the sky and complete. Oh, a big-time play for the Pioneers. That is number 13, the mean machine, Brian Oancia. I believe that's how you say his name, but we know his name is Brian. Anyway, 15 seconds left, 14-10. West, he looks, he strikes, he finds a receiver, complete, and he takes it to a first down. That's looked like number 3 there for Tuscola. Anyway, 8 seconds left, and West. Uh-oh, man wide open. Look at number 2. Nobody's guarding number 2. Has anybody got number 2? Look at the coaches like, all right. You see the play? Number 2 says, I'm wide open. Why don't you pass it to me? But anyway, they toss the ball down, stop the clock. 7 seconds left. Regroup. Third down. Coach Crompton putting the hands in West. QB throws it up high in the sky, finds number 5, and James Howard just overthrows him, and that's going to end the half. But Coach Crompton, he's high-fiving his players because he's feeling good. He's got the lead going into halftime. Tuscola up 14-10, and as you can see, the band for Tuscola Pioneers gives us a little taste of what the band can play. All right, give it up for the Tuscola Pioneers marching band. As you can see, the fans getting wet. The umbrellas are out. But you know what? The student section, they don't care. They like, man, raindrops keep falling on our head, but we don't even care because we're winning. But oh, wait a minute, West, he's caught in the backfield. He is sacked by, I believe that was, forgot number 42 there. Anyway, number 5, you see him. That is James Howard for the first down. West is able to connect to him. 9:58 left in the game. This time West says, you know what, I'm going right back to Howard. Boom! And he strikes again. And it's first down. 9:21 left in the third quarter. West running for his life. And, oh boy, he gets hit, but makes it 2nd and 5, 4, or no, excuse me, now it's a 4th down situation. They draw him off sides. And they're like, did you not see it, Rev? Did you not see it? He's like, well, all right, we'll just call timeout then. We'll call timeout. We'll regroup, figure out how we're going to get this first down. Coach Crompton, you know he's going to draw up a great play to be able to try to get the first down. 5:11 left in the third quarter. Tuscola with the lead. Now, this is why I call him Wild Wild West. Looks like he's going down, but he's able to break a tackle. He rolls out, keeps his feet. He looks, he rolls, he finds, throws it up, and he's got a receiver. There he is, number 13. That's Brian Oansi, I believe that's who it is. If I'm saying his name right anyway. Touchdown, Pioneers! And, oh, man, the crowd is going nuts. The team's flying. Coach Crompton's like, yes, yes, he's feeling good about it. The team's feeling good about this. Tuscola, 20-10, 5 minutes left in the third quarter. They go for the extra point. It is good. Coach Crompton's like, yeah, giving his players that right there. High 5, low 5. Man, that is a happy coach right there. And Tuscola with the lead, 21-10. He's like, get it up, fans. He's wanting his fans to get hyped too. Yes, Coach Crompton in his first year got the band playing. Looks like he possibly could take Tuscola to a victory. First year coaching the Pioneers, and you can see the crowd is feeling a victory coming. But remember, it's only 5 minutes left in the third quarter. Anyway, ball turns over to the Pisgah, but on the kickoff, he's got a fall on it. Ball gets loose, and they're like, ah. And you can see the fans. There's David Crompton there in the stands here. It was a brief little shot at him. Anyway, the Pioneers trying to hold Pisgah. As fourth quarter, you see the hands flying up the 4s. That means fourth quarter, we got to hold them one more quarter. Tuscola says just one more quarter. Whoop, ball gets loose. Not a good start for Pisgah. 11:52 left into the game. Pisgah. Uh-oh, nice catch there. That's number 4 for Pisgah with the big catch. But a few plays later, there happened to be a fumble. I missed the play, but that's what's happening. That's why coach is gathering his players together, and that's why the crowd is going crazy, because Pisgah has the ball, but coach is trying to figure out how can I burn 10 minutes off the clock so we don't give the ball back to Pisgah. He said, well, I got a way to do it. We're going to give it to the Wild Wild West. Let him run it. But right now he gave it to his running back. But before that, West did run a few plays there to bring him down, but this time West decides to call his own number. He goes around the end, and it looks like he's going to dash right into the end zone for another touchdown after trying to just kill the clock. They end up scoring another touchdown. They're trying to figure out, was that a touchdown? Ref's like, I don't know. But guess what? It is! And Tuscola gets the victory.
Y'all can say hey, y'all can say ho. Get the party started, you let's go. Y'all can say hey. Started, you let's go. Y'all can say hey, y'all can say ho. Get the party started, you let's go. Y'all can say hey, y'all can say